Deep within the tropical forest, where sunlight filters through layers of emerald green, a tiny yet powerful army thrives. They are the golden ants, Oecophylla. They are not just brilliant builders, but also fearless, relentless warriors. In their world, every leaf, every branch is a potential battlefield, a stage where survival is written in loyalty and sacrifice. Their story is one of conquest, unity, and an endless war for dominance. The empire of the golden ants is not built on soil, but suspended high in the canopy, a kingdom built among the leaves. With astonishing skill and coordination, they pull the edges of leaves together, forming the walls of their fortress. Then, in a remarkable display of ingenuity, they use the silk produced by their own larvae to weave these leaves into living homes, green fortresses suspended in the air, swaying gently in the forest breeze. Then, in a remarkable display of ingenuity, they use the silk produced by their own larvae to weave these leaves into living homes, green fortresses suspended in the air, swaying gently in the forest breeze. Every single one of these nests is a fortress, meticulously guarded by hundreds, sometimes thousands, of soldiers. Every single one of these nests is a fortress, meticulously guarded by hundreds, sometimes thousands, of soldiers. From the moment they emerge, they know their purpose. Some are builders, constantly expanding and repairing the nest. Others are nurses, tending to the young. Many are foragers, venturing out to find food for the colony. And then there are the soldiers, patrolling the borders of their territory with unwavering vigilance. In this kingdom, no one ever stands still. The air hums with the energy of a society in perpetual motion, a perfectly synchronized system driven by a single, collective will. But the forest is not always peaceful. Territories are constantly contested, and resources are scarce. When the borders of their leafy kingdom are crossed, war is inevitable. A patrol of golden ants, moving with precision along a branch, suddenly halts. They detect a strange scent, an alien pheromone trail. A rival colony of black ants has encroached upon their domain, and this intrusion will not be tolerated. The alarm is sounded, a chemical signal that ripples through the colony in an instant. The response is immediate and absolute. Within moments, the two colonies collide. Hundreds, then thousands of ants rush into a chaotic, swirling battle. The forest floor and branches become a sprawling war zone. The golden ants fight with absolute, almost terrifying coordination. They don't fight as individuals, but as a single, cohesive unit. They attack in teams, swarming their larger, more robust enemies. They climb onto their opponents, locking their powerful jaws, pulling, twisting, and sometimes tearing their foes apart limb from limb. Their strength is multiplied by their numbers and their flawless teamwork. In these brutal skirmishes, there is no concept of fear, no thought of retreat. In these brutal skirmishes, there is no concept of fear, no thought of retreat. Each soldier is an extension of the colony's will, a defender of the collective. They will hold the line until their last breath, sacrificing themselves without hesitation to protect their home. The ground becomes littered with the casualties of this miniature yet epic war. And at the very heart of this sprawling, chaotic empire, shielded deep inside the most secure chamber of the nest, the queen continues her sacred mission, surrounded by a retinue of loyal guards who tend to her every need. Her sole purpose is to lay eggs, creating the next generation of warriors, workers, and future queens. Surrounded by a retinue of loyal guards who tend to her every need, her sole purpose is to lay eggs, creating the next generation of warriors, workers, and future queens. The entire kingdom, with its millions of inhabitants, exists because of her. She is the mother of a nation, the heart of the empire. From the tiny, translucent eggs she lays, the cycle of life unfolds. They hatch into helpless larvae, which are fed and cared for by dedicated nurse ants. After growing, they pupate, transforming within their silken cocoons. From these pupae, new ants emerge fresh workers to build and forage, and new soldiers to replenish the ranks of the fallen. Their strength is multiplied by their numbers and their flawless teamwork. They attack in teams, swarming their larger, more robust enemies. Their strength is multiplied by their numbers and their flawless teamwork. They will hold the line until their last breath, sacrificing themselves without hesitation to protect their home. But the enemies of the golden ants do not only come from rival ant colonies. The forest is a dangerous place, filled with predators of all shapes and sizes. A praying mantis, a master of camouflage, may wait in ambush on a nearby leaf, its forelegs ready to snatch an unsuspecting ant. A spider might dangle silently from its silk thread, poised to drop down onto a patrol. Birds scan the canopy from above, always on the lookout for an easy meal. One wrong move, one moment of carelessness, and an entire patrol can be wiped out in an instant. The ants must be vigilant not only against their own kind, but against the countless other hunters that share their world. Yet, even against these much larger foes, the golden ants are not defenseless. Their true strength lies not in the power of the individual, but in their unbreakable, unshakable unity. When a predator like a mantis strikes, the response is swift and overwhelming. A chemical alarm summons reinforcements from all directions. In a matter of seconds, the hunter becomes the hunted. The ants swarm the enemy, covering it in a living, biting carpet. They pull it down with their combined weight, their jaws locking onto its legs, its wings, its head. Through sheer numbers and collective determination, they can overcome and subdue an enemy many times their size. This is the power of the superorganism, where the whole is far greater than the sum of its parts. As the day fades into night, the setting sun casts a warm, golden glow through the forest canopy. Patrols continue their vigilant watch under the moonlight. Builders repair the damage from the day's battles, and foragers seek out nocturnal sources of food. Patrols continue their vigilant watch under the moonlight. Builders repair the damage from the day's battles, and foragers seek out nocturnal sources of food. For them, survival is not just an instinct, is a sacred duty, a constant, unending commitment to the colony. In their miniature world, every single leaf is a potential battlefield. In their miniature world, every single leaf is a potential battlefield. Every drop of sap is the lifeblood that sustains the empire. The golden ants are a testament to the power of persistence, discipline, and the incredible strength of the collective. Within their tiny, intricate society lies a great and powerful lesson about courage, unity, and the unyielding will to survive against all odds. And as long as a single golden ant still stands, as long as the queen continues her sacred duty, their empire will endure, and the war for the canopy will never end. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the incredible world of the golden ants. If you found their story as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the hidden wonders of the natural world. See you next time.